Welcome back to the Richard Experience. I know, guys, it's been a while since I've done an actual video, not in a short format. Um, Obviously, the shorts you've been seeing my updates in regards to me training and all the shorts that I've done throughout a week or so. But now I've finally found time to kind of take time out and go away, get away from the house, and just sit down and just talk to the camera. As you know, previously I gained weight, and now this week I've lost 2 pounds. So, guys, we're going in the right direction again. The eating, the exercising is working. So I am putting the effort to lose that weight. If you didn't see any of my shorts, you would have known that I've been invited, or should I, we've been invited to a wedding, which is fantastic. However, the wedding's in 2 months' time. Who does this? Who actually just sends an invite just randomly and tells you, by the way, I'm getting married in October. So the wedding's in 2 months. What should I say? Yeah, just in 2 months. Like, I love my mate. Big up Hendrickson. I love you. But this 2 months notice activity is unacceptable. So now I'm in the Project Hender mode. Project Hender mode, which means I wore a suit. I wore a suit for a friend's wedding called Merv. This suit is a bad man suit, yeah? Ted Baker suit, which cost me a lot of money. I worked to my mate's, my good friend Merv's wedding. And I think he's been married almost 8 years, 9 years. Please don't ridicule me. And that suit I wore, I was lovely. You know when you feel, hey, you know when you, you know when you feel yourself in a suit. And I plan to get back in that suit. When I tried that suit, probably about 3 years ago, I couldn't get the jacket on. Right? And last year when I tried it on, I must have lost a bit of weight, so I had a bit of room to maneuver. So just the other day, I went to my mum's house, my parents' house, and I put this jacket on again. And I thought, oh, actually, this suit it's getting there. So what I've decided to do is Project Hender. I've got 2 months to get into that suit. Just 2 months. I know. So it's basically like more or less losing 2 pounds a week. No, there's no room for failure here. I have to lose 2 pounds a week. And can I do it? Yes, I can. By losing 2 pounds a week for the next 2 months, I should succeed in getting into that suit. So I'm on a mission. So from, as you know, exercising, minimizing every form of carbs, and in taking the protein shakes and doing as much exercise as possible. Look, I'm not going to kill myself, right? First of all, but it sets me a challenge for the next 2 months to achieve that target for Hender's wedding. And of course, once I hit that target, I shall continue to obtain another target and to reach that goal of losing as much weight as possible until I'm happy with the size that I am. By the way, I am happy, but I know I could be happier, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that is my objective for the next 2 months, is to lose 2 pounds a week. Is it achievable? Of course it's achievable. Of course it is. I have to achieve it because I'm going to do it. Now, I've been informed there's going to be a stag do, which means there's alcohol beverages that would be part of the activity. Will I drink? Of course, I will drink a little, just out of respect. However, I shall be monitoring every form of food or any form of alcohol going into my system. And I expect the people who I'm there with to also do the same thing. So they have an obligation to look out for me, as they know I have the objective of losing weight and to get into my suit. So Project Henda is underway. Guys, a side note, right? This is regarding my daughter. Today, if you don't know, it's Thursday. It's the 21st of August, which means the GCSE results are out. GCSE results are out. And I know there are many parents out there or aunties, uncles watching this that have relatives who are the age of 16 and the GCSE results all come out today. And it's nerve-wracking, not just for me, for my daughter, because she struggles with education. So she's not naturally gifted, as in, intelligence. Oh, she gets it straight away. She would have to do it about 6 or 7 times, constantly kind of going through papers and everything else. And she struggled, and she has been struggling. She's been very nervous this week. Very nervous this week in regards to getting the exam results. I've always told her, look, have you tried your best? And she says, yes. I said, that's all we ask for. As a parent, that's all we ask for you to try your best. So, like leading up to the exams, like the mock exams, like she was struggling, she was always being good enough with her maths, good enough with her English, literature, geography, science. She's always been okay in that sense, but it was never a case where she would probably get a C in today's format. I think that's a 5, 4, whatever format it is, but she was never confident in getting to that. And maths, I think she was predicted a E. So as a parent, as parents, you're thinking, as a parent, what can you do to jump in? And what we did was fundamentally got her a tutor to kind of help her through the difficult subjects that she found difficult. And I to be honest, the subject that she knew she had to pass, because what her plan was is be a midwife. So before when she wanted to go and visit colleges and to be a midwife, she had to go into college, speak to a couple of tutors to understand what the requirements were for her GCSEs to get in order for her to get into the course. And of course, one of them was maths, and it's science as well. And of course, English. The main 3, right? You want the main 3 fundamentally in order for you to pass. So she knew what I had to do. As parents, we knew what she had to do. And the best thing for her was to kind of get her a tutor so that she fundamentally could be able to get these exams over the line. And today, she didn't want no one to go with her. She was adamant. She's like, already, look, she put herself under pressure. And I think as parents, we put her under pressure as well. I mean, just me. I put her under pressure fundamentally. I explained to her, you don't want to be doing or retaking any GCSEs in your mid-20s, in your mid-30s, mid-40s, whatever it is. You just don't want to do that. I've seen so many setbacks in people that I know, family members, friends, who've had to retake maths in the 20s or in the 30s in order for them to kind of take that next step to employment or get that particular job that they want. Because fundamentally, you know what the government wants, what employees want. They want the 3 basics, and it's failing the basics now, it just doesn't make sense. You would want to kind of take that next level and saying, right, now I've done that, I don't need to revisit that again. And So all the tuition lessons that she's had now leading up to this day, and like I said, she didn't want anyone to go with her. And you know when you get that phone call, because I think I must have went on Instagram, and I was like, oh, the results are coming through, and I'm like, okay, she hasn't called me yet. So I thought, okay, cool, no problem. Already I'm excited in general about Eze coming to Arsenal. So I was like taking my mind off things, like not really thinking about it. Then I got the phone call. And I thought, if I answer this phone, she's either going to be crying or she's going to be smiling. You know when someone's on the phone and you can tell they're smiling and they're beaming of excitement. And she was beaming of excitement, which I thought, oh my God, yes. And she passed all the exams. She got 5s and 4s, 4s and 5s, and what she needed to kind of get past, to get her through everything. The only thing she failed is French. And to be honest, why they still teach French in school, I would never know. But look, I'm not a French fan. I like French football players because they used to play for Arsenal. But learning French in school, I remember doing French in school and I got a U. And I intentionally got myself a U because I've always said in the beginning, I'd rather learn Spanish or learn Tree, which is my Ghanaian language, which obviously that wasn't a option back then and still isn't an option currently. Anyway, so the only one she failed was French and she passed the rest. Honestly, as a father, I'm so proud of her. Absolutely smashed it. You know when you just think, because she did better than me, and all you want as a parent is for your child to be better than you when they were growing up. And she's absolutely smashed it. She smashed it because I didn't get those GCSE results that she got. I got the main ones, but I didn't get what she did, and she just passed all of them except for French. But honestly, as a parent, you always want your child to be better than you. So now she's done that. She's gonna walk straight into college, and I expect her to smash college as well. Then go into uni, smash uni, and then her career starts from there. And literally, that is it. And that's all as a parent you ask for. I know this is meant to be about me losing weight and everything else, but you know, this is what I work for. This is why I'm losing weight. Yes, it's to benefit me, my health, for me to live longer, but it's for me to keep on giving an ongoing support for my child, for my children. You know, it's all about having that, keep on providing that support. The longer I'm here, the longer I can support my family, make my family grow, let them blossom even more. I am very, very happy right now. Losing 2 pounds, my friend Henda getting married, the Project Henda activity, Arsenal and Eze, and my daughter passing the GCSEs. Guys, it's been a fantastic week, and next week I kind of want for it to be even more better than this week. But look, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Another thing, I will be going on TikTok. I will be doing lives on TikTok. I'm getting there, guys. I'm spreading my wings, not just doing the YouTube. I am spreading my wings, and I will be moving on to TikTok. So YouTube will still be here. I'll do my shorts, my weekly videos, but I will be also doing lives on TikTok as well. Yeah, lives as well as on YouTube. So expect that as well. But honestly, guys, thank you again. Subscribers are going up. Keep on pushing the algorithm. Keep on pressing like. Keep on commenting. And keep on sharing. Thank you very much, people.